Ladies and gentlemen, it may be the apocalypse. Saudi Arabia's petrodollar deal with the U.S. expires with no new agreement in place. A petrodollar agreement with the United States and Saudi Arabia has expired. As per reports, the Gulf nation has decided not to renew the deal that expired on June 9th. The move can be seen as a global finance paradigm shift from the USD as a reserve currency. The termination of the deal may also have implications and consequences for America. The 50-year-old agreement has had significant geopolitical and economic implications. It acted as a catalyst in shaping the global energy market and influencing international relations. The petrodollar system was signed in 1974 as a result of a bilateral agreement between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia. Both nations decided to price and trade oil in U.S. dollars. With oil standardization in terms of dollars, every country purchasing oil from Saudi Arabia would be required to pay in dollars. Several other oil-producing countries also began to standardize their oil pricing in U.S. dollars, which gave push to the petrodollar system. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what does this mean for you? The United States produces very little. The only reason the U.S. economy is as good as it is relative to other nations is that we have global empire. We point guns at other people, we take them over and remove their leaders. Saudi Arabia getting off the petrodollar deal likely means they're going to start trading in other currencies as well, which means no one has any reason to buy U.S. dollars. The way it worked is rather simple. If a country, we'll just call it country A. How about Freedomistan? We'll call it Freedomistan. They want oil. What do they have to do? They have to trade Freedomistani currency for U.S. dollars first, then buy oil in U.S. dollars. There's faster ways of transacting and doing the flip, but basically this means the Freedomistani currency must be strong. The nation typically has to maintain higher exports than imports, selling more than they're buying so that their buying power stays strong and they can buy oil for their country. The United States doesn't do that. The United States just creates currency upon the issuance of debt and then buys oil with it. Now, if the Biden administration or anyone else just buys a ton of oil by printing money and producing debt, then you'll get inflation. This means something magical is about to happen. It means if the petrodollar system breaks, the economy will likely implode and you will all find your standard of living miserable. The U.S. does not produce enough to maintain a strong currency. It's the petrodollar that allows the currency to be strong. That is, what does the U.S. produce? Dollars. What are dollars good for? Buying oil. Not anymore. So now why is anyone going to buy dollars? They're not. So the value of the dollar is going to start sinking. Your buying power is going to collapse. Good luck.